Anyone know who he is? Superman. We all remember Christopher Reeves, the Superman. Our beloved character, the one that was so powerful. Superman. Strongest man in the world. All power. But in 1995, he suffered a fall and severed his spinal cord. And that Superman that everybody loved, the movies were jam-packed, had some of the highest ratings of turnout. That day, it just put an end to Superman. And even while he lived, there was not another Superman movie made in deference to him. He tells the story in his memoir of how he and his mother was trying to decide what to do. And he whispered to his wife and said, maybe you should let me go on. And his wife whispered back to him and said, I fell in love with you. I'm in this for the long haul. You are the same you, and I love you. And with that, for the next several years, began the burden that I'm sure that his wife never knew would ever happen. The subject today again is Court is in Session, Love on Trial. In our lives, well, first of all, let me say this. In this particular text, it's very similar to what happened in the day of Christopher Reeves. Back in that time, the country called actually Rome was a big city, and Christians had become part of that city, and the church was growing so until Paul decided to write a letter because an issue came up. That issue was that there were white people, black people, and I'm paraphrasing, but the point is there were a very mixed crowd. And when that happened, as you can imagine, division arose. Now, how many know that whenever the Lord starts moving, it seems like the devil starts moving too? Huh? Yes, yes. And the church's fame had grown so much until they were being taught all over the world about how strong that Christian church was. But then all of a sudden, because of the culture, because of race, a division rose. And all of a sudden, love is